Hello everybody, this is Diane. I had some fun things in my mailbox today. I got this envelope, so I believe it's a Happy Mail. And I got this Somerset Studio magazine, which I haven't looked at. My granddaughter was with me today, and we made banana bread together and had lunch, and we watched a movie together. So this is my first chance to actually look at these things. So I figure this doesn't look like it'll take long to look through. So we might want to look at some of the things in this, because these captions here on the front that let you know what's inside, they look interesting to us front journalers. Let's see what's in here. Let's see my note. It says, a little happy mail that was inspired by a few videos ago. You were going through your little golden books and pointed out that there was one in particular that you had not been able to find. I don't remember what that would be. I bet that's it though. The next time I was at my volunteer job for Friends of the Library, I took a look and found it. Oh, what a wonderful thing for you to do. This is from Carolyn. She also, I'm not going to read the rest because I want to be surprised. She said she included some other things. This is Tell It Like It Is, Christian Belief, it says. What is your favorite Bible story and why? Oh, so this is like a little icebreaker game. In what ways does your faith in God affect your life? That's cool. Those would be nice to put in faith journals when I make them. I'm saving this for last. I love the paper that's on it. Oh boy, some fun things here. Looks like some book pages. Oh, look at these. That is so awesome. The formulas and charts. I just love these kind of pages. And this looks like it's in German. I don't think I have anything like this in German. Thank you so much, Carolyn. I love that. And look at this gorgeous dyed paper. It feels like it's thicker than paper. Yeah, it's cardstock or file folder. Isn't that beautiful? This would make great pockets and tags. Was I out of frame? I'm so sorry. That's lovely. Thank you. I can't wait to make some tags out of those. Oh, a lady playing the piano. In colonial times, some girls studied music. Well, I think they still do. This is a great book. I had this book and I cut it up, and these are 2 pages that I know I kept this one. I don't think I kept the ice cream one, but that is fabulous. And this is great too, the jelly beans. But I want to make some house journals, so having 2 of those is a good thing. Thank you so much, Carolyn, for thinking of the journals that I like to make. The pudding sampler from Jell-O. This looks like it might be from the 70s, 1975. Look at that. So there's samplers, needlework samplers behind the Jell-O desserts, Jell-O pudding desserts. That is so cool. I've never seen a book like this. And those are samplers, needlework made with the designs of the pudding boxes. That is so neat. I'll definitely use this. I'm looking around because it seems like a light is flickering. There's a Danish flag and an Iceland flag. I have a Danish sister-in-law. That can go in my Dutch journal, and so can this. I think she mentioned that in the part of the letter that I didn't read. Awesome. And some embroidery transfers. Look at those children. That is so cool. And these are, actually, they're not embroidery transfers. I think they're just color transfers. You iron them onto something. I love that. Looks like folk art. So I could put this with my folk art stuff. Maybe she was thinking of the Dutch journal for that. I'll have to finish reading her note. But look at this, definitely for my Dutch journal. The only reason I want to make a Dutch journal is because I have a friend, Alette, in the Netherlands, and she has sent me some Dutch items in Happy Mails. And so I found this little book on eBay about the Dutch twins. It's just a small book. And I wanted to make a journal with some of the items that Alette sent me and the other things that I've collected, including these things now. Just a book to remember Alette. I met her once. She and her husband and some of her family, her cousin, came over here for vacation, and they made sure to fit me into their travels. So they visited me, and her husband just passed away this year, and I'm definitely sorry. I know how she feels, but I just wanted to make a little journal for my, it's for me because Alette sent me the items, and I want to make a journal to make sure I remember Alette and the things she has sent me. She's a sweetheart. We've switched Happy Mails quite a few times over the years. This is some fun paper. It looks like maybe fly leaves from books. They are really cool. That could be folk art too. Some tulips. Definitely it could go in the Netherlands journal. And these could. Folk art and the Netherlands could be. Oh, there's two of those pages. Very cool. Let me see what you had to say about them. May come in handy when you make your Dutch journal. Pages from a very old technical bit and some bits and pieces I thought you may enjoy. Oh, those dyed pieces were file folders. Thank you so much. I know it's work to do that dyeing, so I appreciate you sharing that with me. Now let's see what golden book I mentioned. I'm going to try to save this wallpaper or wrapping paper. Well, I'm tearing it up now, but hopefully I can save a little bit of it because it's so pretty. I don't know if it's vintage, but it seems like it is. Oh, Sleeping Beauty. I love Sleeping Beauty story. That's my favorite Cinderella Walt Disney princess. Oh, thank you so much. Now, when I make a journal with this one will be mine. Thank you, Carolyn. I just love it when my viewers know the things that I like to make, and they know what I would like in a Happy Mail. And this is a small, not overwhelming Happy Mail. So this is wonderful. Thank you. Just move these aside because I thought you might want to see some of the things in this. These blurbs on the front say, unique exercises to keep you inspired this spring. Turn joyful messes into happy art. The Many Faces of Frida Kahlo. A book crafted from unexpected materials. And there's a book shown on the front too. Create collages from cast-offs. And I'm very curious about the books created with, what did it say? Unexpected materials. A new publication from the makers of Somerset Studio coming August 2025. Looks like it's a Halloween theme. Yep, Somerset Halloween. An unfolding story, journals lost and found in a box. Tea bags. A creative way to stash snippets and scraps. So where's the one about books made with unexpected materials? It doesn't have that in the name. Maybe it's this first one. Unfolding story. Journals lost and found in a box. Looks like they are made with cigar boxes. Boxes with lids. They're just made with boxes. So maybe that's the unexpected material. Made by Kim Collister. This really looks like a cigar box. This is made with, it's got a little journal inside, and it looks like an Altoid tin. It's very rusted and vintaged, so I don't know if it is an Altoid tin. It just says metal tin. There's one of the cast-off collages. They're beautiful. Has a lot of elements in it. There are always artist paper. So there are 2 pages, and there are at least, there's either 2 or 4 pairs of artist papers. And there are also always interactive papers with journal prompts, sort of thing, or having squares and telling you what kind of art to create in the squares. There's a collage. Very, very grungy. A travel portfolio. This is drawing on the move, so something you can take with you to do art. Here's one of the interactive pages. It's no wonder that circles and dots are perhaps the most commonly stamped shapes in mixed media artwork, because of how easy it is to find objects to help create these impressions. From bottle caps to pencil erasers, just about anything can be used. Stamp as many circles and dots onto this page as you can, using as many different found objects as possible. That would be a fun experiment. And here's another. I won't read the activity up here, but there's always, I don't usually do them, but there's always stuff to do in addition to things to look at. This was a Snippets and Scraps challenge submission. Small book filled with stitched bundles of fabric and paper scraps. That was her initial concept. Looks very grungy and cool. I love it. And then here's more artist papers. This one has Frida Kahlo and these fun images. Both of them were designed by Kim Collister, who was the artist with these box journals. So these images are available here. Fun. They look like AI images. So this is some items done with tea bags. I'm not sure if this is a book, but it looks like a book, but it might just be a canvas. And then it has techniques, tells you how to do whatever the project is. Salvaged fragments of peace and calm. That one is on a canvas, but this one looks like a book. A canvas or sketchbook pages, it says. Yeah, that's a book because that's open. Here's the article about Frida, also by Kim Collister. Ravines and Gardens, creating between ravines and gardens. This is like an accordion book. Some more artist pages. Oh, look at the lace. And then there are spotlights. So this is complete, all in this one page. It has a brief description of how to do what the artist did. This is about cyanotype prints, where you let the sunlight do the coloring. You have a special paper that you put on top, put a leaf on it or something like that. Or put the paper on top of the leaf. I can't remember how it goes. My kids and I did a project when we were homeschooling, and that was many, 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 many years ago. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful blue. Oh boy, a creative way to stash snippets and scraps by Deborah Helms. Look at the little snippets on top of the file, the tabs on file folders. This beautiful card. So maybe decorating these file folders, that's the beautiful way to store your scraps, putting them in the file folders. So beautiful. Another spotlight page. Looks like maybe the same. I'll have to see if it's the same person that did the other page and this page. Hooping it up. So these are embroidery hoops with art in them. Looks like very grungy, rusty stuff. Like rust on the fabric. And it's quilted. Vision and Design by Michelle Ward. She has designed stamps for Stampington and Company for many, many years. This is an artist page, and this is an artist paper. Paintbrush. These are just little submissions. There's no instructions on how to do it. They're just inspirational. People send them in and they get selected. Fabric collages. Lots of fun projects in here that I could do for journals. Some color swatches. And then they have, at the end, they'll have close-up pictures of some of the details that you may have missed, which I really find enjoyable to look at. And then go back, it tells you the page. I go back to the page and see, oh yeah, there it is. I didn't see that before. Or maybe I did notice it and loved it. This one has lots of them. There's a color card deck. These are advertisements, things you can order. Editor's picks, essential color card deck. I would love to have those, but those things are so expensive. Advertising their own magazines. And there's always in the back, there are upcoming, I may have passed them, but there's upcoming themes. Tells you, you know, what they're looking for and when you would need to submit it to them if you want to be published in Somerset Studio. Photo challenges, upcoming themes. So I hope you enjoyed that little flip through of Somerset Magazine and my beautiful Happy Mail from Carolyn. Thank you so much, Carolyn, and thank you everyone else for watching, and I hope you'll come back to see what's going to be happening next in my studio. See you soon. Have a creative day. Bye.